Removed by moderator. They always blamed everyone else for their problems. I thought it was just bad luck, but nope. Ignoring that constant feeling that something wasn't right. I kept rationalizing everything and telling myself it must be all in my head. It wasn't. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that recurring discomfort is usually trying to tell you something important. She wasn't into sex much before marriage. She told me it was because of her religion. Turns out, she wasn't much into sex after marriage either. Make sure you and your partner are sexually aligned before you commit. It won't magically happen afterwards. He told me that he was very good at lying. Very, very proud of this. He decided that it was easier to lie about everything with his parents and teachers rather than deal with any static, even small. Turns out he was partially right. He lied a lot, but he was very bad at it. It's just that his parents never cared to notice. I did. After 10 years of marriage, buckets of trauma, and the longest, most expensive divorce ever, 8 years and running, I regret not paying attention. A lot. His spontaneity. It's fun when you're dating and having fun. But now we're married and it's been 6 years, and trying to get him to communicate or stick to a plan is exhausting. I'm also a planner personality type, so that certainly doesn't help the situation. When showed me he is not interested in settling down, I kept pushing, thinking he would change his mind. Honestly, mine was inconsistency. Like, they'd be super sweet one day, then suddenly cold the next. He was gleefully making a list of who to fire on a flight on our first vacation. He had to eliminate a set amount of jobs and picked people he didn't like. He called his mom a bitch right when we first met. I mean, in his defense, he's not wrong. 16 years later, rolling on the floor laughing. She'd never been in a relationship. Late 30s, both of us. I went with interesting, skipped why. He passive-aggressively insulted my earrings on our very first date. She cheated on her boyfriend, right in front of him with me. No respect towards my boundaries. When I said no, an argument was always bound to follow. My best friend didn't trust him or like him. A month into the relationship, first time she lies to me over something really inconsequentially small. I felt betrayed from the lie because I never lied to her. It felt awful to be in that position. She did not recognize it, did not apologize, did not see my point of view. Turned it on me by crying and saying that it's not fair how I treat her. Pattern continued, and I kept ignoring it and letting it pass until I just didn't care. I couldn't leave because she threatened if I left. Never asked about me or my day. Never using the words us or we when referring to future plans. Lying. Even little lies or the excuses for lies are a giant red flag. Every word that left my ex-husband's mouth. Our marriage ended with him in prison. Said he was an orphan. Police investigation found that he lived with his mom until 21. Said his son and pregnant fiancée died in a fire. They are not dead, and he is not the child's father, and she never had his child. Said he was having heart attacks to convince me to marry him. Told me he was in trouble with the Latvian mob, and that myself and my children were in danger. This was a complete fiction to hide an AF. They never acknowledged or apologized when they were wrong. Body language. I wish I confronted that girl instead of ignoring her and now never speaking to her for these years. Though then again, were you trying to get me fired? That was not cool. All my friends eventually ditched me. LOL, there are multiple. The most fun was probably when we went on a trip with his friends and went hiking. He stopped his female friend on the trail, one he dated in school, to dig snow out of her boot. Then later, I stepped into a hole in the ground with so much snow, I didn't know it was there and couldn't get out. I yelled for him as he was talking to one of his friends. He looked at me in the hole and then looked back at his friend and kept talking. The snow was probably up to my thighs. And dating a former inmate. This 3-day-old account has posted 100 comments in the last 2 hours.